Cancer crabs, you cancers definitely have a very crazy reading today. You have the Nine of Wands and the Ace of Cups. There's definitely some self-love going on at the expense, right? You have the Tower at the expense of others. Now, what I mean by that is you loving yourselves and taking care of yourselves and actually having respect for yourself is not necessarily something that some of the people that you've dated in the past intentionally had in mind, right? In essence, some of those people wanted you to lap up after them and be a servant to them. So because of that, excuse me, excuse me, you taking care of yourself was not necessarily on the agenda. So it defies what it is that some of those people in the past had in store for you. But then you have the Queen of Swords, which represents you don't really care. A lot of you cancers don't care, right? And you shouldn't. You shouldn't have to care, because way too many people spend way too much time trying to break you down enough already. And over time, you cancers learned over the years that you had to learn to take care of numero uno, yourself. Because if you didn't do it, other people that call themselves loving you, like family, like so-called friends, like romantic interests, wouldn't do that for you. They would pretty much leave you for dry, leave you for whatever. And a lot of you cancers have learned through experience that you have to watch out for you. So you're trying to make sure that, Cancer crabs, y'all represent the living impulse, right? The desire to want to live, right? The desire to come out on the other side of it a survivor, right? Go into like a Scream movie, right? Or I Still Know What You Did Last Summer movie, right? Or I Know What You Did Last Summer, or whatever, and come out of it as a survivor. And the thing is that the Two of Swords, you hanging out with these people that you've known in the past, you wouldn't have been able to do that, because it's very difficult to try to do the right thing and then have somebody over your head constantly trying to tell you that what you're doing is not right, and that you'll never do things the correct way, and that you're trash because of it. And when you've been down that road more than a handful of times, you know what I mean? Unless you are a person that's so desperate, you really don't want to relive that. You don't want to have to go back to that. So then now you have the Six of Cups, which represents, but y'all already know what the Six of Cups is. These people are coming back. One of these people that you used to get to know or could have been a potential is coming back. And before, right, if you didn't watch this video, this would have taken you by surprise. Now, obviously, if you're watching it, it's not taking you by surprise. So you're watching this, and you're watching it from the perspective of, oh, snap, like this is what's really going on here. This person is coming back on in, and they're trying to say what's up to you and how you doing and everything like that. But the thing about it is, the Ten of Swords, you remember the hardships that you've had to deal with interacting with this person, not with them, alongside you, right? In the ship together, dealing with the terrible ocean, right? The tides, the high tides, when it's lightning outside and you on the boat and all this other type of stuff. So you don't want to have anything to do with them. And that is the thing that's messing those people up, because people who are caught up with their own narcissism don't necessarily understand that they've given someone a hard time. Or maybe they do, right? I'm not a narcissist. I wouldn't know. I'm not a PhD or any of that type of stuff. I just study it. But maybe they do understand it, but they think that somehow they can fix it. You understand? So a lot of you cancers know what time it is, that they can't really, you've got it. They don't have to come into your life and try to make it right, because you're making it right on your own. You're being single, you know, and you're making things right on your own. You don't need these individuals to be coming in here and trying to mess everything up and try to make it seem like, you know, you Cancer crabs can't do it for yourselves. No, you know, like it is that I said before, you know, if you've ever studied the crab of any species, right, or I should say the crab of any type, crabs are very tenacious. They cling to life and they know how to survive. If you ever paid attention to a crab, a hermit crab, they a lot of transformation, a lot of learning how to survive, a lot of, you know, and adapting. And like it is that I said before, you know, y'all being water signs, y'all are water signs for a reason. It's because you've had to. You know, Cancer crabs, y'all could not be any other element other than a water sign, because the amount of challenges that a lot of you had to go through. And this person or these people that are trying to come back in is no different. You know, they seem to think that unfortunately they can make it right when more than likely they really can't. But you Cancer crabs, like I said, you got it. So now the strength represents you standing on your own 2 feet, and you Cancer crabs wanting to stand on your own 2 feet. You want to be in a situation where, you know, you don't ever hear from them again. I'm gonna just put it out there straight. Y'all, you don't want to ever hear from them again, you know. And if you do, you know, they better be sincere with trying to get to know you. And again, you know, if they're coming to you with some nonsense, then obviously they're going to have to kick rocks. They're going to have to leave you alone. Because, like I said, you've got it. And you don't want any of those type of people around, whether they're friends, family, or romantic interest. You don't want them around. So now the strength is really about how, like it is, I said, you got it. But see, the thing about it is that the justice, this person can't take you Cancer crabs having it. They can't accept the fact that y'all, you know, they seem to think that they can make it right. So here they are trying to make it right. But what they don't want to admit is this is just the way that natural order and natural law, and i.e. divine law, has in store, right? The idea that it has already been made right because you're away from them. The two of you are separated, and you're healing. It's just for them to heal now. But ultimately, the universe, or the way that things played itself out more specifically, is already made things right. It's now up to them to accept the fact that they have to heal. Because if they don't learn how to heal, what's going to happen is they're going to I ain't going to say constantly, but they're going to find themselves back to you again, trying to find out if you're okay, trying to see if you Cancer crabs are doing all right. When again, you're standing, you know, you remember what happened, and you Cancer crabs remember why you and them are not a very good match, and that you remember that you got it. You know how to stand on your own 2 feet. Of course. Wait till I get to the Why I Love Cancer Crabs video, right? And then now the Queen of Pentacles. Represents, so you Cancer crabs are accustomed to establishing your own peace. You got it. You know, as far as the reading in general is concerned, I see that you Cancer crabs being okay. I see a lot of you Cancer crabs enjoying your lives, but I also see you Cancer crabs feeling like you have to set the record straight. And what I mean by that is, in order for your life to open to new possibilities of new people, you Cancer crabs can't have the old people popping back up. So I see you Cancer crabs staying single for a little while so that you can actually take care of some people that would try to come back in, so that way your life is completely open to new individuals now. So let's clarify some of these cards. Let's clarify the Six of Cups. Let's clarify the Six of Cups. Two of Swords, Seven of Wands, Page of Swords, King of Cups. Yeah, the Two of Swords, again, they're blinded. They don't see how much damage they cause you. Maybe they do see it, but they're remorseful and they're trying to make things right. But then sometimes they don't seem to understand that trying to, pull that piece of string from your shirt can end up messing up the whole shirt, because if you keep doing that, you'll have a hole, because you're essentially unloosening the thread, meaning that they keep trying to plug away, thinking that them trying to make it right is the correct thing for them to do, when they don't seem to really understand that that's not really the correct thing at all, and that they really need to stop. Essentially, that's how it is that they maintain their sanity. And the Nine of Wands is about them trying to make it right, trying to come back and make it right, trying to make it seem like, them telling you, that's my dog down there, but them telling you, hey, they love you, or they like you, and give them another try. And the Page of Swords and the King of Cups is about you, Cancer crabs, telling them no, or not wanting to get back together with them. You don't want to. Why? Because you can't. Again, the Justice, you're already healing. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're already healing. The person needs to let bygones be bygones, and the two of you don't mix. Let bygones be bygones. So let's clarify the Justice. The World, Five of Swords, yeah, the Strength, the Seven of Cups, right? Because again, you already know what it's like to go out with this person, to hang out with them, and the World represents you're standing tall and strong on your own, because we're clarifying the Justice, and you know how to live in this world without them, because you've done it before. So it's not like you don't know how to do it, considering the fact that you've been doing it for how many some odd years, right? So the Five of Swords now is they had an opportunity and they squandered that opportunity. The Strength and the Seven of Cups, you're looking forward, because you, Cancer crabs, still have other people that you could get to know. So it's not like, you'll never have anybody else. What it is you, Cancer crabs, know that there's other people. You have the Seven of Cups. You just have to, try to contact some new people, right? One's people that you already have the numbers to, or it could be brand new, where you don't know them and you talk to them and you exchange numbers. Ultimately, it's up to you. So, that's pretty much it for now. Matter of fact, let's clarify one more, just to be gracious. Let's clarify the Queen of Pentacles. You have the Three of Wands, the Six of Wands, the Four of Pentacles, and the Eight of Swords. The Three of Wands, the Six of Wands, to clarify the Queen of Pentacles. These cards right here are really about you. These cards right here are really about you are the masters of your own destiny. You, Cancer crabs, and this is great, because you, Cancer crabs, are not stuck in a cycle, a loop of you getting into it, right? Having a fallout with somebody that you know, but then the two of you can't seem to break up for good, but then the person or you go back, and then y'all do it over and over and over again, and it becomes a revolving door. You, Cancer crabs, have actually mastery over your own destiny. And I'm not even going to say mastery, right? Because mastery is putting a ceiling on it. I'll say you, Cancer crabs, have a very good footing into how your life goes, right? Of course, it's yours. And the Six of Wands is about you. Again, you are making the right decision in walking away from these people for good, because the two of you need separation. The two of you need to be separated. The two of you need this because the two of you don't mix. And time will heal those wounds on both sides. Well, at least you. But for them, they should most definitely look to heal. The Four of Pentacles and the Eight of Swords is about how, since that's the case, the Four of Pentacles is about you just learning how to take better care of yourself and not allowing other people to, what's the word I'm looking for, to disrespect you, and you accept that, the Eight of Swords, because you're more in tune with the divine or the godly nature of yourself, right? So that part of you within your mind, within your instincts, that's guiding you, that's telling you what to do, that voice that's guiding you in the wise decision, in the correct decisions. A lot of you Cancer crabs are listening to that instead of doing things from a speedy and rash perspective, because there's a lot of mysteries, there's a lot of connections between Cancer crabs and Virgo. But anyway, I'm not going to get too deep into that one, but that's pretty much it. Comment on the video, like the video, subscribe to the YouTube channel, share the video. Trying to make my YouTube channel grow to 10,000 subs. Right now, we're at 9,500. Smash the subscribe button, smash that like button, hit the notification bell, set that notification bell to all so you can be notified whenever I drop my videos. Also, too, if you got value from this reading, if you like it, then it means it's time for you to come get a personal reading from me or buy my book. So, support the channel so that way I can most definitely keep the show going. There's a link in the comment section below called the link tree. Click on it. It will redirect you to a website, which it has my Teespring store for clothing, hoodies, sweatshirts, the books, okay, that I produced, as well as my private tarot readings, right, and my Instagram. So in case you want to follow me on Instagram. So shout outs to all of you. Appreciate it.